Hello, I'm Dr. Patrick Tan from Monash University, Malaysia. I teach a molecular biology unit called the recombinant DNA technology. This technology aims to add genes from one species into bacteria to produce a valuable product such as the insulin for human consumption. Traditional teaching consists of lectures and complementary laboratory experiments. Hence, lab-based activity is a core component because students learn many real-life lab skills during these sessions. However, in the past 2 years, many universities have resorted to online teaching due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So due to the widely accepted hands-on focus on lab practical sessions, switching laboratory-based units to online learning presents a unique challenge. So while technical lab skills are crucial, other equally important skills outside of the lab often get overlooked in traditional lab sessions. So educators highlighted many undergraduates who completed lab-based courses were not able to synthesize new experimental design and also did not understand the limitation of these different approaches. To address this gap in knowledge, we introduced a mock grant application module as an alternative to lab-based activities. We further complemented this module with relevant virtual lab simulations. The impact of using mock grant application combined with virtual lab simulation for teaching molecular biology units is relatively unknown. So this prompts us to ask how these activities influence the students' experience and academic performance. Therefore, the objectives of this project are, number one, to integrate the mock grant application activities and virtual lab simulations into the recombinant DNA technology unit. Number two, to investigate the effect of mock grant application and virtual lab on student satisfaction and academic performance. So in 2020 and 2021, a series of virtual lab simulations and mock grant application module was implemented to teach the recombinant DNA technology unit fully online for an entire semester. Each group of students play a role as a team of investigators applying for a research grant to clone and express a recombinant protein as a vaccine against a given neglected tropical disease. The students were informed that they are applying for a one-year grant worth $2,500 and they are filling up the actual grant application form. There are three components in this project. First, students conducted a targeted literature review on the gene of interest and also to come up with a suitable cloning strategy. They were then guided on literature search techniques and must highlight the novelty as well as the significance of their proposal. Next, students draft up the actual research proposal. Samples of successful research grant are provided as a guide for students. Finally, they pitch their proposal in a 5-minute video, followed by a short question and answer session. The module timeline is carefully adjusted so that the grant planning skills coincide with the lecture content. The virtual lab simulations were further selected and curated from the freely available Lab Exchange website. So since this unit was implemented fully online via Moodle, the engagement of students with the content was quantified and normalized as the average number of Moodle views per week per student. The mock grant application module was first introduced in 2020 but without any accompanying virtual lab activities. A significant increase in the number of views in 2020 from 8 to 13 views per week per student was observed, and the curated virtual lab activities that complemented the techniques relevant for the project was then included in 2021, in addition to the existing mock grant application activity. And the number of views further increased from 28 to 28 views in 2021 and is statistically significant even compared to 2020. Moreover, the virtual lab activity seems to attract and maintain a high number of students' attendance in week 3 to 8. Compared to 2019, before the implementation of the mock grant application and virtual lab activities, the number of students that achieved the distinction grade and above increased by 6.3% and 21.1% in 2020 and 2021 respectively. The number of students receiving a fail showed a downward trend in 2020 and 2021 compared to 2019. A survey among students who took this unit found that the overall student satisfaction for this unit has improved in 2020 and also 2021. Specifically, the students agreed that the assessment, resources, and activities that were implemented has helped them to achieve the learning outcome of this unit. This improvement could be attributed to this mock grant activity because the lecture content, the format, and difficulty level of the student assessments has remained constant between 2019 to 2021. Furthermore, qualitative analysis indicated that students agreed that the mock grant application proposal was useful in preparing them for future careers and was relevant to the course learning outcomes. Several participants pointed to the assessment potential usefulness for careers in research. Our results suggest that there is a significant association between these teaching activities and student academic performance and satisfaction. This project is in line with the campus initiative to implement authentic learning and assessment in all degree courses at Monash University, Malaysia, and also by becoming the first unit in the School of Science to make this change. This project also developed and implemented a fully online learning environment to improve campus learning and teaching experience in this unit. At a broader level, this project will contribute to our knowledge of authentic assessment from a student perspective and can inform similar innovations in the future. This project is also in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 4, which is to provide quality education to all of our students. In conclusion, this module encourages undergraduate students to explore the lab techniques that they have learned and concisely present the research proposal. This role-play module can fulfill the learning objective of this course while providing authentic research experience in the absence of lab-based activities. This project was awarded the Monash University Malaysia School of Science Education seed grant in 2021 worth 7,000 ringgit to further develop this unit. A short report reporting on the preliminary findings was also published in the Biochemistry and Molecular Biology Education Journal.